Deion is going to do everything he does, right, is probably different and maybe purposely different than any other coach. And I think he approaches it uniquely. And, I think this is just another example of how he is fairly transparent and open in a way that we haven't seen, which is a good change for all of us to see that. But at the same time, I think that a lot of folks in the industry have a different feeling about the way that Deion has handled things, including one person who I remember when Deion when he, we're right in the middle, obviously, of all this litigation, right? The college athletics, it's in the middle of all this lawsuits and this litigation for athletes' rights and compensation. I remember when Deion gave his Louis speech to the team, and it was filmed, that went out everywhere. I remember getting a call, and the person said, "This is not going to help us in court." Like, yeah, no,
he cares.
Like Deion does not give a flying you-know-what.
There's two ways to look at, is this going to work? Who knows? Probably not, because it probably doesn't ever work at Colorado. Would I like to see a little more hybrid of like Deion really using his star power and going and getting more 5 stars? That I think he would win more in the portal and get better players out of the portal. I did. So I think with Deion, you can look at it and say, look, he's not building anything for long term. Is he going to be there when his kids are gone? All this stuff. You could also look at it and say, this team had 1 win and has been terrible for 20 years. And if they get 6 wins this year, it is a really good job of the build. And they had record applications this year at Colorado. They sold out. They had I think they said their African-American applicants were up 50% to Colorado. So things for the school, this is working great. Whether Deion, now everyone else like, when's Deion going to win 10 games? Well, that's because Deion's saying we should win 10 games.
Yeah.
But in reality, so I feel like there's too much hype with Deion, and then there's too much criticism on Deion. Like, I don't know who knows? He's just doing his thing.
It was pretty eye-opening when Shiloh Sanders is putting on Instagram, defensive transfers, DM me. Offensive transfers, DM Shadur. This is not last chance you. It's like, wait a minute, who's the recruiting coordinator there?
Yeah.
And who isn't? The
family
Deion's
business.
kids are taking over. Yeah.
Family business.
Yeah, that's heartwarming. But what's the recruiting coordinator doing to earn his money? And what's Deion doing recruiting-wise? Is he actually doing anything? He certainly isn't going on the road recruiting.
He's not going on the road, but hey, Shadur, shoot out some tweets and try to get us some players. It's bizarre, man. I mean, wow.
It is crazy.